I'm Michael Diamond. This is Muscle Central. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment. Okay, Shaun Clarida, two-time 212 Olympia champion. Can he regain the title again and be a three-time 212 Olympia champion? First thing we've got to do is look at why he lost the title. Now, a lot of people have pointed it out, and Shaun himself in an interview, I do not remember whose channel he was on, but he was being interviewed, and he himself even said it. It was his gut. His stomach was distended. It wasn't exactly a Phil Heath bubble gut, but there was distension. At his height, his stature, it's even more glaring if there's any distension. He came in conditioned. There's no doubt about that. He actually brought in better conditioning than Keone, but the gut was ultimately what caused him the title. I personally would have given the win to Shaun, but I'm not a judge. Keone, now people are putting him in the same sentence as Flex Wheeler as far as shape, symmetry, proportion, balance. He has a beautiful physique, much like Flex Wheeler in his day. His conditioning wasn't on the level of Shaun Clarida, but his conditioning was really good. A lot better than we've seen in the past. His best to date. Take that in consideration with his shape, structure, flow, and all that. It was enough to beat Shaun that night. What's going to happen next year? Shaun has every intention on coming back and trying to regain the title again. Shaun can definitely fix what went wrong. Ultimately, what went wrong was he tried to come in a little bigger, put on more muscle, and on his frame, being that small, there's no room to put it. It had to go somewhere. He can fix that, and he's always come in spot-on conditioning. I've called him this, and I've heard other people say the same thing, use the same terminology. He's a 2003 Ronnie Coleman mini-me. He can fix all those. He can fix what went wrong and cost him the title. And he can come in like he has in the past. But the only problem is, Keone, he looks like he's got his shit together. And he's made improvements over the last few shows. He's coming into his own. Looks like he's starting to live up to the potential everybody says he has. I think he has. He's starting to live up to it. Now, if Shaun Clarida fixes what went wrong and comes in like the Shaun Clarida we've seen in the past, but Keone, with that shape, structure, and flow, he has a beautiful physique. With all that, and if he improves on the conditioning, and keep in mind, Shaun can't put on any more size. Keone was, I believe he was 198 on stage, which would make him 14 pounds shy of the limit. So now he can improve his conditioning, and he has a lot of room to grow, and his frame, his structure definitely looks like it can handle 5, even 10 more pounds of muscle. So where do we go with this? Shaun Clarida, I expect, is going to come in like we've seen in the past. He's coming in a little bit lighter. That gut's not going to be here. He's going to be rock solid, muscles popping out all over the place. But I think Keone has finally got his shit together and is in his groove. And I see improvements coming from Keone come next year, Olympia time. I like both of them. And Shaun, how could you not root for him? His stature going up. He's jumped into open shows and he's won an open show. How could you not root for him? But I think that Keone's in his groove. He's going to make improvements. And even with Shaun Clarida fixing what went wrong at this past Olympia, I do not think that he's going to be able to beat Keone and regain the 212 Olympia title. You might agree or disagree with what I've said. Let me know in the comments section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.